We went to a trade show yesterday and met up with a Highrise customer that was at this trade show, and they talked about a lot of interesting stuff. Through their story, I think you're going to hear a huge reason why they're so successful. You'll hear some tips about how they're running their trade show. So check it out.
I've been searching the whole ocean, wondering if the skies would clear, treading softly in slow motion, but I think the time is near. Lynette
and I decided to go to the trade show again, although there's two other trade shows here. We actually might attend those, maybe spend more time there than at Pro Food Tech. I don't know, but Lynette wanted to see some trade show stuff. I wanted to see, we fucking forgot business cards.
Sitting right on the table.
Innovation Awards. Best innovation of an existing product, best new innovation, best IT innovation, DSA systems, Picavi smart glasses. This is our customer. That's a Highrise user. So we're gonna, I think, try to go to the, here we go. Hi. It is complicated to get a press badge. So their system is knocked offline, maybe because of the storm. So we were sort of near registration and they sent us to the press room to get registration. Now we're going back to registration. We got our press badges and we are now headed in.
Watch is running out of batteries.
My phone is running out of batteries. I think we're just gonna get hot dogs or pizza. Ooh, ribs. We had lunch. We've done almost nothing at the show. Are there any talks? I like the talks. Today's Lyft driver was interesting though, telling us about his growing operations, like legal growing operations. The guy has like a marijuana business. That was very interesting. This place, it's just robots. Robots, robots, robots. It's crazy. If there was a place where the robot resistance would strike up, it would be here. We are on the search for Highrise customers. We're actually gonna go to someone who we saw had a message on their website about being at the show. I bet they're over there. All right, we're starting to realize there are numbers on the floor to help us find the place that we're supposed to go. Hi, Nathan. I'm actually the CEO of Highrise. You guys use a product of ours.
Raul's the better one, Raul.
This customer is interesting. They sell glasses, augmented reality glasses, I should say.
Glasses are really booming right now.
Right.
And one of the things that I'd like about this, and partially why maybe we got the nomination, is a lot of companies have smart glasses out there, right?
Yeah.
But they also try to use it in multiple different environments, so they're fairly good in wherever they're at, right? We focus just simply on the warehouse picking. So we drive a lot of conversations with customers to know what works, what doesn't work, what's their wish list and what have you.
Yeah.
And that's where the development comes from.
Yeah.
And that's where I think we get so much acceptability with the glasses, is because we're offering what they want. And I think that's what's really driving this home for us,
right,
to be that good.
Right, because a lot of glasses seem like they're all over the place for functionality or utility,
Sure.
right?
Exactly.
Like, wear them in the car. Who's doing this?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right,
I mean, obviously
right.
everything's going mobile, so there's always a device for everything.
Yeah.
And that's great. More power to whoever's doing that. But we know we want to be the best at the warehouse picking.
Yeah. Where Google Glasses has faltered, these guys picked a very specific use case, a specific niche. They knew what job they needed to attack, the warehousing industry, and they just went after that. It's different than what a lot of people are doing with augmented reality, which is just augmented reality for everyone. Crossing the Chasm is a great book about this very topic. If you have a very innovative new product that people really don't understand, you don't try to sell it to everybody. You need to get that foothold. So you try to attack that little niche. And this is exactly what these folks are doing with glasses in the warehousing industry. The other thing that they're doing that seems so interesting is they are really doing trade shows well. They have optimized their time for the trade show. You mentioned doing a geo-fencing campaign for the conference.
Yeah.
Is that just people who have the app or whatever? Or is that just a campaign you run through ProMat?
Anybody that's doing any kind of search is based on keywords.
Through the Pro? Oh, so
No,
you just
not through
you did
ProMat,
it.
through-
Got it.
Through our own sources.
Got
We
it.
have our information popping up, and
Gotcha.
there's a site we could go to so we could see the activity and getting our name out there. So,
Got
just utilizing all resources to
Yeah.
get our
It's
name out
using
there.
technology to our benefit to bring as many people to the booth and to be able to tell the story of what we do.
They looked up awards they could submit themselves for, and they submitted themselves for this Innovators Award, and they won the Innovators Award. So then they got a lot of press and people finding out about them, who then flocked to their booth. And so was this just kind of a chance thing that you guys won this award, or had you
no, there's actually something online where you could submit and kind of give your story as to what it's all about and what you have to offer. And there were hundreds of people that were involved in it, so even just a nomination was great. To be recognized for that,
And they had the booth manned by like 4 people who were like very receptive of talking about anything, taking photos. They're doing a very good job at their booth. Contrast that to some folks that just seem to be sitting behind a booth, looking at their phone, not making any eye contact with visitors. It was a very different experience with these folks. How does the trade show work for you guys? You end up doing sales through this?
Sure.
Or is it more of a branding exercise?
It's all of the above. It's just getting the product out so people know what we could do. Some of it's just partnership. We've talked to several people where there's things that they're doing where maybe it's a good fit for us to talk and offer a whole solution.
And they had candy, they were doing a giveaway, they were all very friendly and wanted us involved. I walked up to the guy who seemed, he was like almost a bouncer. He seemed kind of gruff, like I was a little nervous about him. But then he was like touching me, giving me his card, welcoming me into the whole fold.
Do trade shows always have a positive ROI for you?
Oh yes. Yes, even if it's just one company. I mean, depending on the size, it can be huge. So it's worth the investment, you know. And we like talking to people. We like sharing the technology. We want our company to grow, so we try to get everywhere we can, be everywhere.
Awesome. Sure. All right, well, guys, thanks for chatting.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for taking the time to come over and introduce yourself.
It's time to go home and get some other work done. We can't just hang out at trade shows all day. Just kidding. We're going back to the conference. We're going to Starbucks. We need to kill a little time before going home. Just kidding. Starbucks is kind of packed. Now we're going back to the press room because we think there might be Wi-Fi and we think there might be coffee there. But again, we have no idea. Cool. Our post-conference activities are not going very well. The press conference room where we thought there might be coffee, the doors are all locked up. I think this is just, we're at the end. Starbucks is too busy. We just need a place to get Wi-Fi and have coffee, and we're struggling. All right, we're just going home because the Wi-Fi is terrible here. And that's it. Trade shows are exhausting. So much just standing and talking and being on.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching these videos. I hope you're digging them. Please hit that thumbs up. And if you're new here, please subscribe. I upload a new video every day talking about business and marketing and product design and everything about life and all the challenges I've got to go through too. And I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.